Do you know what is meant by the figure of speech squirrel? It represents a short attention span, or how we can be easily distracted. It comes from the behavior that a dog has, that it can be concentrating no matter what its attention on. If a squirrel goes by, the dog has to look at the squirrel. Squirrel, I'm very interested in you, but squirrel. So squirrel is about how easily our attention can be distracted. Well, the same is true for the lizard brain. So when the lizard brain is all caught up in fight, flight, or freeze, we can shake it loose by using squirrel. So I'm going to teach you a game tonight that basically is squirrel for the lizard brain. So when is this good? When is this good? Something you could use anytime anxiety is starting to build up. So if you have a presentation you're going to give at work, or a difficult conversation, or just something that's making you anxious, this technique will work. It's good for when you're tired, or you've had a long day and you can't quite get your brain to shut down. It's stuck in a groove or stuck on a loop. This is a technique that'll work. It's also good for just when you need to shift your brain. You need to have a squirrel moment. So I'm going to teach it to you, but remember that all of these are adaptable, adjustable. You don't have to have a certain way to do it. You don't have to have a certain time. I do like to do it outside, so I suggest part of the squirrel game is to change the environment. So if you've been inside, you just go outside, but you can also walk around your office parking lot. You can go to a mall, change your environment. So we're outside tonight. I hope you are too. And here's how it works. Now, usually I would do this walking, but here we've adapted it because I'm not going to go walking and carrying the camera with me. So I'm sitting on my porch, and the game that we're going to play is called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 begins with identifying 5 things that we can experience visually. You get to choose them. It depends how hard you want it to be, how long your walk is. So if I'm walking in my neighborhood, I might choose 5 things that are purple, that my eyes need to find 5 purple things. That might take a while. If I'm walking in a crowded public place, I might say I'm going to look for 5 striped shirts. Or if I'm walking in a country place, a more rural place, I might say I'm going to cite 5 cars. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 begins with citing 5 things. So for tonight, so you think about 5 things wherever you are right now, even if you're sitting in a room in your house. 5 things that you can see. So 5 flowers, 5 green things, 5 pillows, 5 people, 5 whatever. I'm going to choose 5 red things. Since I'm not walking around, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to look around. Now I'm sitting on a brick porch, so I could have 100 red things. That's too easy. I'm not going to count it. So 5, I see a flower pot, a red flower pot. I see red berries on the bush beside me. There's a red car across the street. That's 4. I'm going to count these pink flowers as red. Oh, and the live button is red. So 5 red things. Okay, now 4. 4 things that I hear. I can hear the wind in the trees. I can hear cars on the highway. I can hear something that's either a bird or an insect far away. That was 3, right? Oh, I hear children's voices in the distance. So there's 4 things I've heard. Did you find 4 things that you can hear? 3, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 things I can feel. We're going through all the senses. So I feel a breeze. I feel the hardness of the bricks beneath my butt. I feel a chill in the air. So that's 3. 2 things that what did I do? I did sight, sound. Oh, how about 2 things I can smell? Oh, I smell these chives that are right beside me. Didn't realize it. Oh, and I smell the essential oils that I have on. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 thing that I can taste. I taste my toothpaste since I just brushed my teeth. So by going through the senses like that, we've taken the lizard brain, the triggered amygdala, out of its fight, flight, freeze. So it's a very powerful and easy technique. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anywhere, any order, whatever senses you want to do. But it engages your brain so that your lizard brain goes squirrel. So has this been helpful to you? If this series has been helpful to you, I know we've been getting a lot of replays. Give me some hearts and thumbs. I want to know if this is of value, because we've got 1 more to do, and I can do some more on maybe another topic if this kind of thing is helpful. I hope it serves you. Join me tomorrow night for the last of our 5-ish lives to tame anxiety.